This is Chancy Wigglestove, placed 4th at the Winnipeg Regionals, and this is his Zoodiac deck profile.
Cool. Well, it's pretty standard, pure zoo. Yeah, it's like super standard actually. Terra top engine. Hand traps, 3 ash, 3 ogre. This card's kind of overrated, it's not that good, but this card gets really good after the ban list because there's no instant fusion or Terra top. And then Max C. I didn't play like any of the retaliating C's or anything. I decided to play Barrier instead because everyone's playing Zoodiacs. It's either like pure or like some form of a Zoodiac, so I think Barrier is really good in the main deck. And then the actual Zoodiacs, 3 Whiptail, 2 Rapier, 2 Thoroughblade. I was playing 3, but I had to cut 1 to make room for I think some of the hand traps. But you basically never use Rat Effect anymore also because if you get Ghost Ogre, it really sucks. Also this, you rarely use the effect either. So I also don't play combo because of that, because you never use Rat Effect. And then 1 Ram. Card's really good. Also in the mirror match, or whenever they're playing Zoo, you always summon this in attack mode because if it's in defense, they can Whiptail Crash and banish it. But this way it always dies, and when it gets banished, it's still destroyed, so it gets the effect. Lunar Light, broken. And then the spell cards, board wipes. These cards are just really important to recover after the combo. It's also just really good against established boards because that's what the game's about recently. 3 Tanky, 3 Barrage, and then 2 Instant Fusion. You don't really want to draw more than 2. 2 My Body. This card's really good. It's an out to the Masterpiece. And also like board wipes. The only thing it doesn't have is Flying Sea, or Chalice does, but if you have a established board also, this is really good against the board wipes, and it's good against Trident, so it's still a really good card. And then 2 Cosmic Cyclone is just for like, if you go second against like True Draco or whatever, you just wait for them to use their thing and you chain it. Also it's like 1 for 1 against Barrage, or like Diagram going first, and it vanishes. And then the traps, I played Barriers, 3 I guess. I don't know why there's 5, but card's really good. It just stops like all the zoo combos. It's good going second too, because if they have an established board, you can like either board wipe or just have this and like survive a turn. Also, this card's really broken still because it board wipes during their turn, and then like people just walk into it. And that's it for the main deck. It's 40 cards. And then the, I guess, side deck.
I need 2 more.
Side deck is just like the Kaijus. Card's really good. You have to play it because it's just a board wipe, and also the Kaijus give you a huge body on the board, so board presence. And you play this one instead of the 3K beater because you don't play Samurai anymore, and so there's no OTK. It's just your Rat. So these are the lowest attack Kaijus. And then 3 of these just for like random shit, maybe like Paleo or whatever. I don't set these in the mirror match, they're really bad. And then I played 3 Retaliating C because going second, it banishes a lot of the cards, and it makes it so like you can search Max C for later. And also they have to Trident pop it, or else you can just attack. So it's alright. I think it's better than Flying C because of Barrage. Also I played 3 Mistake. I would have played like 2 Mistake and a Macrocosmos, but I couldn't find one, so it's not that big of a deal. This is just for like the True Draco, like if you go first, and also the Dinosaur because it stops everything. And if they play the diagram, you wait. If they activate it, you chain. But if they set something, you activate this before they activate diagram, because if they pop the spell card that destroys Mistake, because it resolves as much as possible. Like if you chain this to diagram, they still have to destroy. So if you chain it when they have nothing on board, they have to destroy something from hand for free. But if they set something, you have to flip this so they can't pop it. But versus Dino, you just flip this anyway, so they can't use the Baby to special summon Miscellaneosaurus and attack over your Dryden. And then Imperial Order, broken card. It's really unfair. And then I played Fusion Substitutes too on the main deck. I forgot to show it, obviously. And then extra deck was just really basic. This thing, 3 of these because it comes up a lot. 3 of these also because it comes up a lot. I don't play combos, so I just like maxed out on these. And it really helps you grind. win the mirror match. And then one of this guy is pretty good. One of this. You only need one of this. After the boundless, you can play like more of these because you have so much more room. 2 of this. This card's really insane. You just recycle Ram, and then 2 Emeralds because awesome. And yeah, that's basically it.
Okay. Any shoutouts?
Obviously, like huge shout out to Raz and Mark for lending me the entire deck. Actually, I came here for school and I don't know anybody, so Raz like kind of reached out to me on Facebook. He's like, "Hey, do you want to come practice?" And I was like, "I don't have cards," but he said he could he helped me like hook up everything. And then Mark from Galaxy Comics, who just lent me like all of these cards. I don't have basically the only card I own is like Dimensional Barrier and like Fire Formation Tenki. And then obviously like huge shout out to the squad who came out with Raz, you know, Markel for driving me, and I think there's like more than 2 times where you guys like picked me up from my school so I wouldn't have to bus. So thank you guys so much. I really love the Winnipeg community. I think it's one of the best Yu-Gi-Oh places ever. Everyone's so nice, and yeah, so huge shout outs to those guys. And yeah, that's basically it.
Okay.
Thank you.